The silent burden why helping our kids hurts us, and what to do. An opening note of reflection. Hello, I'm Ordinary People, your online neighbor and fellow retiree. I'm not here as an expert on a podium, but as a companion walking alongside you, someone who understands the quiet questions, the reflections, and the search for meaning that come after the work years are done. Today, I want to talk about a topic that often hides a silent pain: financial dependency on adult children who haven't yet found their footing. It's not just about money. It's about heart, pride, and love, sometimes tangled in confusion about what's right to do. Have you ever felt that tug in your chest when you want to help your children, but the weight of doing so feels like it's pulling you under? Or maybe you wonder if your support is holding them back instead of lifting them up. If this strikes a chord with you, you're not alone. This is a journey many retirees face, and today, we'll explore it together with warmth, understanding, and hope. Before we move on to the next chapter, please subscribe for more reflections on finding meaning, joy, and purpose in the seasons of life. The awakening moment, retirement, is often painted as a golden season, a time to reap the rewards of a lifetime's work. But what happens when the harvest isn't quite what we expected? When the children we hoped would be independent are still leaning on us financially? This can bring a flood of emotions: frustration, guilt, worry, even a sense of loss. In this session, we'll explore how to navigate this complex emotional landscape with grace and wisdom. You'll learn about the science behind aging, relationships, and emotional well-being from experts like Dr. Robert Waldinger and Dr. Laura Carstensen. We'll also uncover practical strategies to help you and your family move toward healthier, more balanced financial and emotional independence. This is about reclaiming your peace, nurturing your relationships, and finding new meaning in this phase of life. So let's begin this journey of discovery and healing together. The awakening of curiosity. To understand the emotional challenges of financial dependency in retirement, let's first look at what science tells us about aging and relationships. Dr. Robert J. Waldinger, director of the Harvard Study of Adult Development, has spent decades studying what makes life fulfilling. His research shows that the quality of our relationships is the strongest predictor of happiness and health in later years. It's not wealth or status, but connection that sustains us. Dr. Laura Carstensen, founder of the Stanford Center on Longevity, adds another layer. She explains that as we age, our emotional priorities shift. We become more selective, focusing on what truly matters: deep, meaningful relationships rather than superficial interactions. This is called the socio-emotional selectivity theory. But what happens when these relationships are strained by financial stress? When retirees feel the pressure to support adult children who are still finding their way, the emotional toll can be heavy. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg, an expert in life transitions, reminds us that retirement is not just a change in work status, it's a profound life transition that requires redefining roles and identities. For many parents, the role of provider doesn't simply end. It transforms, sometimes into a complicated dance of support and independence. Understanding these insights helps us see that the struggle is not a personal failure, but a natural part of evolving relationships and roles in retirement. Insight 1. Building honest and empathic financial communication. One of the most powerful steps you can take is to build open, honest, and empathic communication about finances with your adult children. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg emphasizes the importance of clarifying new roles during life transitions. This includes the role of parent and child after retirement. Start conversations not with blame or frustration, but with care and collaboration. You might say, "I want us to be able to support each other in ways that help us all grow. Let's talk about how we can share responsibilities." Invite your children to understand your financial reality. Transparency helps avoid misunderstandings and unintentional burdens. It also empowers your children to take more responsibility for their own futures. Use empathy as your guide. Recognize their struggles without sacrificing your own well-being. Helping doesn't mean sacrificing your health or peace of mind. Remember, this dialogue is ongoing, not a one-time event. It's about creating a safe space where everyone feels heard and respected. By fostering honest financial conversations, you build a foundation for mutual respect and shared growth. Insight 2. Seeking meaningful and light income opportunities. Retirement doesn't mean the end of meaningful work. In fact, many retirees find joy and purpose in light, flexible income opportunities. Dr. Mo Wang and Dr. Ken Deitwald highlight that many retirees choose to work again not out of necessity alone, but to stay active, engaged, and purposeful. Consider ways to leverage your experience and passions: online tutoring, writing, gardening, crafts, or mentoring. These activities can provide not just income, but a sense of accomplishment and connection. Digital platforms like Tokopedia or Shopee offer accessible marketplaces to sell crafts or services, even for those who are not tech experts. Invite your children to join you in these ventures, not as dependents, but as partners. This collaboration shifts the family dynamic from dependency to teamwork. This approach helps you maintain financial autonomy, boosts your self-esteem, and models resilience and creativity for your children. Working together in this way can be a joyful journey of shared growth and discovery. Insight 3. Instilling financial independence. Through example, our attitudes and behaviors shape the beliefs of those around us, especially our children. Dr. Becca Levy's research on age stereotypes shows how perceptions of aging influence not just ourselves, but also the expectations our families have of us. If we portray ourselves as powerless, our children may unconsciously adopt a mindset of dependency. So, lead by example. Show your children that you are actively managing your finances, budgeting, saving, learning about investments. Teach them practical skills: how to track expenses, save money, or explore ways to earn additional income. Don't hesitate to learn together. This shared learning journey can strengthen your bond and create lasting memories. By modeling financial responsibility and independence, you empower your children to take charge of their own futures. This is not just about money, it's about passing on resilience, confidence, and hope. Insight 4. Setting boundaries with compassion. Setting healthy boundaries is essential for emotional well-being. Dr. Nancy Schlossberg reminds us that transitions require new roles and limits. For retirees, this means defining how much support you can realistically offer without compromising your own needs. Boundaries are not walls, they are bridges to healthier relationships. Communicate your limits clearly and kindly. For example, I want to support you, but I also need to take care of my own health and finances. Practice saying no without guilt. Remember, saying no to one request can be saying yes to your own well-being. Boundaries create space for your children to grow and take responsibility, while preserving your dignity and peace. Compassionate boundaries foster respect and sustainable support systems. Insight 5. Cultivating emotional resilience and meaning. Emotional resilience is the ability to adapt and thrive amid challenges. Dr. Richard Leider, a pioneer in life purpose coaching, teaches that finding meaning is key to resilience in retirement. Shift your focus from what you've lost to what you can still create, whether it's new hobbies, friendships, or contributions to your community. Engage in activities that nourish your spirit: volunteering, creative arts, or simply spending time in nature. Mindfulness and gratitude practices can also enhance emotional strength by helping you stay present and appreciate small joys. Building emotional resilience helps you face financial and relational challenges with calm and hope. It reminds you that your worth is not tied to money or roles, but to the richness of your inner life. The final light. Let's deepen our understanding with recent research on aging and emotional well-being. Dr. Lovra Carstensen's later work explores how time perception influences our priorities. As we sense our time is more limited, we prioritize emotionally meaningful goals and relationships. This explains why retirees often seek deeper connections. Dr. Becca Livy's studies on ageism reveal that internalized negative stereotypes can undermine health and motivation. Combating these stereotypes by fostering positive self-perceptions is crucial for well-being. Dr. Mo Wang's research on work and retirement shows that purposeful activity, whether paid or volunteer, supports cognitive health and emotional vitality. Together, these insights highlight that retirement is not an end, but a dynamic phase for emotional growth, relationship deepening, and purposeful living. Understanding this science empowers you to embrace retirement with curiosity and courage. From knowing to becoming, as we come to the close of our time together, let's reflect on what we've learned. Retirement brings profound changes, not just in what we do, but in how we relate to ourselves and others. Financial dependency on adult children can stir complex emotions, but it also opens doors for honest conversations, shared growth, and renewed purpose. You are not alone in this journey. The wisdom of experts like Dr. Waldinger, Dr. Carstensen, and Dr. Leiter reminds us that connection, meaning, and resilience are within reach. May you find peace in setting boundaries with love, strength in modeling independence, and joy in new forms of contribution. Remember, your value is timeless, and your story continues to unfold with beauty and hope. Until the next reflection before we part, I want to leave you with a question to carry in your heart. What if the greatest gift you could give your children is not money, but the courage to stand on their own feet? What if your greatest legacy is not financial support, but a family built on respect, honesty, and shared growth? Today, I invite you to take the first step. Start a conversation with your children about your shared future. Be honest, be kind, be brave. Explore ways to collaborate rather than carry alone. Seek new opportunities for meaningful work and learning. Set boundaries that honor both your needs and theirs. And above all, nurture your own emotional resilience and sense of purpose. You have the power to transform this challenging chapter into one of connection, growth, and hope. I'm Ordinary People, your online neighbor and fellow traveler. Together, let's embrace this new season with open hearts and steady hands. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Let's walk forward with courage and love. If this conversation has stirred your thoughts or eased your heart, please like this video so it reaches others who may need it. Subscribe for more reflections on life, love, and finding meaning after the working years. And share your story in the comments, because when we speak our truth, we remind others they are never alone.